And fear came down like a midnight sound, and the truth stood up on holy ground. But laughter stopped, the brave grew still, when heaven moved against human will.
They felt the weight of a presence near, a holy silence soaked in fear.
For God stood firm where the righteous stand, right in the middle of the faithful band.
There they were afraid, shaken to the bone, when they realized they weren't alone. For God is found where the upright stay, walking with the just along the narrow way. Oh, tremble, proud heart, hear what he said. The Lord abides with the righteous, a remnant he's kept. The plans of the poor were mocked and torn, their hope laughed at, battered and worn. The shelter rose where faith was small, the refuge strong when the shadows fall.
While scoffers spoke with a careless tone, the humble knelt before the throne. They found their strength when the world said run, in the Lord their refuge, the righteous one. Fear doesn't lie when God draws near, it exposes pride, it strips the sneer. When truth steps in, the false must flee, and every heart learns who God will be. There they were afraid, the night turned bright, when the Lord revealed what's wrong and right. For God stands close to the just and poor, a shelter strong, forever sure. So rest your soul when the world feels wild. The Lord walks with his faithful child. From the stillness of heaven high above the land, the Lord looked down on the sons of man, not to judge with thunder or flame, but to search every heart, every name. Through crowded streets and lonely roads, through heavy smiles and hidden lows, he watched to see who still would seek a humble heart, a spirit meek.
Was the one who understood the way, one who choose the truth and pray, one who looked beyond their pride and walk with God instead of hide.
The Lord looked down from heaven above, searching for wisdom, searching for love, to see if anyone would understand, to see who'd reach for God's own hand. The Lord looked down from heaven's door, seeking hearts that long for more. Not perfect lives, not clever plans, just those who'd seek Him while they can. Many voices spoke so loud, but truth was lost inside the crowd. Busy hands, distracted eyes, too full of self to seek what's wise. They built their days on fleeting ground, while heaven watched without a sound.
For wisdom waits where pride must fall, and God is found by those who call.
Still he looked with patient eyes, still he listened for honest cries. For even one who turned and said, Lord, I want your truth today.
The Lord looked down from heaven above, searching for wisdom, searching for love, to see if anyone would understand, to see who'd reach for God's own hand. The Lord looked down from heaven's door, seeking hearts that long for more. Not perfect lives, not clever plans, just those who'd seek Him. Wow, if you're winning, if you're small, if you've stumbled, if you've fallen, lift your eyes, the search is true. He's been looking even for you. The Lord looks down from heaven still, to meet the broken, shape the willing. Those who seek Him, He will find a faithful heart, a humbled mind. The Lord looks down from heaven's throne, and none who seek Him walk alone. For mercy waits and grace stands near to all who seek the Lord sincere. Blessed are those who seek the Lord, for heaven is already watching. Do they not know the harm they've done? How they feast while others run? They take what's weak, they break the small, and never hear the righteous call. They live as though the night won't end, as if the truth won't rise again. They feed on lives like daily bread, and never bow their hearts or heads.
Do they not see, do they not hear, the God who's always drawing near? They live without a whispered prayer, as if the Lord were never there. Do they not know the Lord still reigns? He hears the cries, He feels the pain. They eat the poor, ignore the plea, and never call on God's mercy. Do they not know the judge still stands? Truth still rests in God's own hands. No life is lost beyond His sight, no wrong escapes the common light.
They've grown used to borrowed breath, so numb they've forgotten death. Power becomes their only prayer, while mercy's voice fades in the air. When justice waits, though slow it seems, it moves beyond our broken schemes. For God is not as man who sleeps, He guards the ones the world forgets.
They never call upon His name, but He still hears the crutch, the shame. For in the camp of righteous ones, the Lord remains the faithful one. Do they not know the Lord still reigns? He hears the cries, He feels the pain. They eat the poor, ignore the plea, and never call on God's mercy. Do they not know the judge still stands? Truth still rests in God's own hands. No life is lost beyond His sight, no wrong escapes the coming light.
The wicked mock, the proud may boast, but God is near the broken most. The poor are never left alone, their refuge is the Lord's own throne.
Now let them know the Lord still reigns.
He guards the weak, He breaks the chains. Though evil feeds on fear and lies, God's justice still will surely rise. Oh, oh. Do they not know? Still with His
The road once straight now bends away. Every heart chose its own way. Footprints scattered in the dust, trust replaced with fragile trust.
Voices once meant for the truth learn the language of excuse. Good intentions worn thin as the heart gave way to sin.
Every soul, both strong or weak, lost the path they were meant to keep. Not one stood clean on their own, not one heart left untouched alone.
God turned away everyone, chase the night, ignore the sun. No one righteous, not a few. No one good, not me, not you. We all turn from truth and light, walk by side instead of right. Every heart in need of grace, every soul needs mercy's hand. It wasn't always loud or bold, sometimes just a growing cold. A prayer delayed, a truth ignored, a closed heart behind the door.
We learned to smile, learned to pretend, but deep inside we knew the end. That even strength can't save a soul, only God can make us whole.
If none are good and none are clean, then mercy's more than just a dream. If all have fallen short of grace, then grace must come from heaven's place.
We all turned away, everyone, chased the night, ignored the sun. No one righteous, not a few. No one good, not me, not you. We all turn from truth and light, walk by side instead, because mercy's hand. If one stands on their own mercy, then no one will hear bow at your knees. If goodness can't be found in them, then reach us with your saving hand. We all turned away, it's true, but grace came down and made us new. Where we failed, your love prevailed, your mercy crossed the great divide. We all turned away, but God still came, called us gently by our name. When none were good, you made a way, and love still speaks, and love still stays.
Have turned away, but God has not.
They walk so sure, they walk so proud, spoke their words out strong and loud. Thought the night would never break, thought no price would ever wait. But something stirred beneath their feet, a holy ground, a truth they'd meet. What they mocked began to rise, fear awakened in their eyes.
For strength built on another's pain can never stand when truth remains, and laughter fades when hearts perceive the God they said they didn't need. There they stood, struck by fear, when they saw that God was near, not with thunder, not with flame, but standing with the righteous ones. There they stood, no words to say, when the light broke through their way. For God is with the faithful still, and justice moves at heaven's will.
What once felt strong began to shake. Every lie they chose to make, the ground beneath their careful plans slipped like dust through open hands.
For God does not abandon those who trust Him when the trial grows. And in the camp of hearts made right, the Lord Himself becomes their might. Not far away, not distant now, He walks among the meek, the bowed. Where faith still breathes, where hope still lives, that's where the Lord His presence gives. There they stood, struck by fear, when they saw that God was near, not with thunder, not with flame, but standing with the righteous ones. There they stood, no words to say, when the light broke through their way. For God is with the faithful still, and justice moves at heaven's will.
If you are small, if you are pressed, if the world treats you as less, lift your eyes, the truth is this: God stands where the righteous is.
Let them fear when truth appears, for the Lord is always near to those who walk the narrow road and trust their lives to God alone. Let them know when pride must fall, God is greater than it all. He stands with those who choose what's right, and walks with them through darkest night.
They were filled with